Morning. Back out at the big airfield today. If you've been following some of my recent videos, I've been doing some prop testing on the AeroScout, and I've come out here today to do speed test and a rate of climb test, comparing the stock prop to the 6-inch by 3.2 master Airscrew prop that came out on top on the static thrust test. It's not entirely accurate because once you get up to airspeed, the amperage changes, the dynamics change of the prop and all that. So I wanted to see how it actually compares to top speed and rate of climb. And in order to do the rate of climb, what I'm going to do, I've set a 50-degree pitch limit on my gyro for the safe and intermediate mode. So I'm going to probably just put it in safe mode to keep it level, try to be as consistent as possible. So as I take off, it'll limit me to 50-degree pitch, and I'll be the same for both the stock and the master Airscrew prop. But I think that gives me the most consistency between the two props to keep the pitch the same. Hopefully the stock prop will be able to maintain a speed at 50-degree pitch. I think it will. We'll find out. A couple other things. My big field here, I haven't been out here for a while, and all the grass grew up. It used to be just dirt out here, but now you can see this grass. So I'm actually going to have to use the road here. Pretty small runway, but I think I can manage it because that's the clearest spot out here. Unfortunately, this used to be wide open, just dirt. I could land anywhere I wanted. Not today, so we're going to use the runway and hopefully it'll work out. I'm not going to get into a lot of detail because that would be a whole video on its own, but let me show you what I got in my radio here. So for my time to climb, I'm using my telemetry here. I've got my Sky ID tied to the battery there on the top, and that's giving me all my speed information, altitude. So what I've done here, I've got some programming in the background. Using timer number 3, I've labeled it time to climb on this little widget. What it does, as soon as I give it throttle, I'm going to pull the stick back all the way. I'm going to be in safe mode, so it limits me to 50-degree pitch, and that timer starts as soon as I get the throttle up. And I've got it programmed in the background with a set point that's 200 feet above ground altitude. So as soon as it gets to 200 feet, it's going to stop that clock. And then I'll do a screenshot. I've got a button programmed here to take a screenshot of this so that when we go back to analyze the data, I'll have screenshots of each of these events. Anyway, so the first test, I'm going to take off, do my rate of climb test, and I do have a verbal call out when it hits the altitude target. Once I hit that altitude target, then I'll stop, I'll take a screenshot, reset the telemetry. I've got the same button. If I push it down, my T6, push it down, it'll take a snapshot. I push it up, it resets the telemetry so I can start fresh while I'm still airborne. Then I'll come down. I'll also use safe mode and to keep it as level as possible. And I'm going to do a high-speed flyby, you know, without any descent to skew the results. And I'm going to do 2 flybys, you know, each direction in case there's any wind affecting it. And then I'll do one run, same thing, I'll take another screenshot, do another run, or do a screenshot, then I'll reset the telemetry, do another run the other direction, and take another screenshot. I'm going to do that same series of things with both props. I'm going to start with the stock prop and get all my baseline data, and then I'm going to put the master Airscrew 6x3.2 prop on there and do the same thing, and we're going to compare the results, compare the speed, rate of climb, and all that. All right, let me get it set up and start doing some testing. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. Test 1. This is with the stock prop. We'll rate of climb first, and then we'll do 2 speed runs, and the wind has died down, so that's nice. All right, let's do it. Throttle active. Full up elevator. Keep it as straight as possible. Got our altitude. All right. Nice. 12 seconds with the stock prop to get to the altitude. Now we'll come back around, get it down to a lower altitude. We'll do a top speed run. Okay, so first I need to do a screenshot of that.
Screenshot captured.
Okay. Count on that. Disable my throttle when I reset the telemetry, so I gotta be careful. Speed run number 1. throttle. Alright. Pretty sure that got us up to top speed. .54 miles an hour. Screenshot. So with my throttle cut, after I reset the telemetry, I've got to go to 0 throttle and then back up to reset the throttle and get it going again. Come in for our second speed run. Go in the other direction. All right, here we go. Full throttle. All right, got our speed runs. Come back around for a landing. I'll take it. Alright, what do we got here? 67 miles an hour on that one, but that was with the wind, so. It'd be nice if I could get it. Take the average, I guess, both directions. Alright, we'll switch props and do the next run with the high performance prop. Turn off the battery, or unhook the battery. Prop coming off, and I missed this in the other video, but this bushing does come off. As you can see, if you put the other prop on there, it barely pops through. A friend of mine told me that little thing pops off, and it does come right off. All right, new prop. Nut, left-hand thread. That's an M5. In case you didn't hear me mention that in the other videos. Okay, new batteries in. Sky ID is strapped on. Plug in the power. Okay, get it out here, let it start getting GPS acquired. Engine armed. Alright, we're going to go pull up elevator and full throttle. See what this little puppy will do. Woo. 10 seconds. It knocked 2 seconds off the rate to climb. Alright, full throttle. Empty string. .53 miles an hour. That's against the wind. Uh-oh, can't see in the sun. This wind is probably skewing my numbers. Alright, I got my screenshot. Alright, now we're going with the wind. Alright, ready to go. Full throttle. .62 miles an hour with the wind. Yeah, with this wind, it's going to be hard to have it. Hopefully it averages out. Definitely climbs better. Knocked 2 seconds off the rate of climb. Alright, coming in for a landing. Crosswind. Ooh, pick up the block of cement. Alright, let's throw a new battery in there and play with the reverse thrust. I don't think I've got any of that on video yet. Alright, last battery I brought with me today. A little reverse thrust plane. You know what, I should probably put that yellow prop on. And you know what, yeah, let's throw that yellow prop on here and do our same test with that. We got one more battery. Let's do the test with the yellow prop. That's the most efficient prop that I have. Not the most thrust, it's similar thrust to the stock prop, but super efficient. One of these two. Must have been this one. Alright, so here's our cool yellow one. And if you didn't see the other test, well actually I didn't show this one in the test, did I? This one here basically was similar thrust to the stock prop, but it only pulled 16 amps of current. The stock prop draws about 22 amps. So this is a super efficient prop, and it produced about the same thrust as the stock prop. So, you know, if flying around its performance is adequate, you should get the longer flight times with it. So we'll see how that works. Alright, got our altitude.
Screenshot captured.
Got our screenshot. Into the wind. Miles an hour on that. Alright, let's turn it around, do our wind run. Here we go, full throttle. Alright, 59 miles an hour on that run. Okay, we've got our runs. Gusty. Nice. Alright, real quick, let's swap to the Scimitar Prop. Just get a little quick flight in with that. Throttle cut is on. Alright, here's my Scimitar Prop. Play with that one. Oh man, with that spacer out of there, it actually touches the foam just a hair, so it's gonna make a little groove in it. I'm not all that worried about the performance because I don't have a full battery. All right, let's go. Man, without the pitch limits, it just rockets up. I might do a speed run here with that. I like the sound of that. That sounds cool. That bigger prop is nice.
Screenshot captured.
53 miles an hour. Alright, reset the telemetry. Let's come around and do one with the wind. Now, since this isn't a fresh battery, I don't know how useful this information is, but it's fun anyway. Alright, still in safe mode for level. Here we go. Let me get on that one. Let's go safe. 64 miles an hour. I like this prop. It sounds cool. I like the Scimitar. May not be the highest thrust, but it sounds cool and it's got excellent thrust. But well, I don't know what kind of footage I got out of this one, but I got the screenshots for the data. I got a little bit of coverage on that. I don't know how long this RunCam recorded. Every time I checked it once and it was still recording, but then later on, every time I check it, I don't know if the batteries are just not holding up anymore, but kind of a bummer. So I don't have a lot of coverage, but we'll have the data with the screenshots. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it much, but tiny little groove right there. That spacer out of there, it is right, anyway, it's right there. But Scimitar sounds cool. I like that one. I don't know why, just psychologically maybe it seems like it performs better, but I wish I had better coverage. Sorry about that with my head cam. Maybe I gotta invest in a GoPro or something. Give me a little bit more reliability on the head cam. But all right, let's break it down and get out of here. All my batteries are spent.